How you doing, guys? Shouts to you guys. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. It's your boy BrOlyGainz in the building, and we back with another banger. Thank you guys for all the support that you've been giving me. I'm on the road to 1 million subscribers, so don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to smash that like button, guys. And if you dislike the video, please comment down below what you dislike about the video. Today we're going to be having a nice talking video about different portions of the sexual energy, but the main topic of what we're speaking of today is semen retention, guys. A lot of men are dealing with problems at home, wherever they are, where they would like to improve their sex lives. They are having problems getting up. They're having problems finding energy. They're having problems, period. So I have a couple of solutions for you, so stay tuned, guys. And make sure, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. One of the references that we're going to go to today is the book that I've stumbled upon in Barnes & Noble called Sexual Secrets. A really fascinating book, guys. In this book, they talk about semen retention. It talks about how it was practiced in the Eastern cultures way back in the days before a lot of modern groups have learned about it and have even broadcast it. Whereas this was practiced in clans and kept as secrets to be able to practice amongst each other to stay strong and to vitalize oneself. So I'm going to start by reading a few paragraphs off of the inside of the book so you can have a little insight on what they thought and what they said while practicing semen retention, guys. Hey guys, you want to spice things up in your bedroom and you want to boost up your sexual performance and you don't want to take any type of nasty drugs and prescriptions, you want to do it all naturally? Then I got something for you. joymode.com/007 if you want 20% off your first order. Or if you're on joymode.com, just put the code 007 if you want that 20% discount off your first order. The link will be in the description. Let's get back to the video. The Tao's book of the Tang Dynasty, which circulated about 1618 to 907 AD, stated, when a man feels he's about to ejaculate semen, he should close his mouth and open his eyes. I did it bad. I did it wrong the first time, guys. Close his mouth and open his eyes, right? I'm not sure how turned on she'll be in that moment. In particular, he should try to stabilize his breath, holding it if possible, but without forcing anything. By moving his hands up and down, moving his hands up and down and breathing only with movement of the lower abdomen, he will gain control over breath and semen. The spine should be kept straight, and if necessary, he should press the ping eye acupoint. With his which is the 1 inch above the right breast, with the index finger and the middle finger of his left hand, and then let out his breath, at the same time gnashing his teeth. Wow, very in-depth details. This action will definitely cause the semen to be retained so that it can freely ascend and benefit the brain. If semen is emitted freely, it will cause harm to the spirit. Let's stop right there, guys. Now, so far, some of the techniques that they've given as far as gnashing of the teeth, opening your eyes wide, breathing control, mind, breath, and thought are keys to being able to control the semen. Now, I would like to point out that it talks about how the spirit is being harmed by letting out the semen, guys, when you let it out freely. So I wanted to stop right there because when I was doing this research, I stopped right there in that moment because I didn't understand what that meant. So I went back to a biblical term, back to my origin of the Bible, of course, guys, to figure out in which or what point in the Bible does this talks about this, about the spirit being harmed, releasing your seed freely. And I found that it actually talks about in the beginning stories of Adam and Eve, guys. When God created Adam in his image, meaning that God created Adam with man and female sexual organs. I don't know if people know that, but this is what the research that I found about the Bible was telling me. And then God decided to give Adam a partner, so he split Adam into two and closed one of the wombs and left one of the wombs open. Which this is why we have that urge to always want the opposite sex, because this is what we need to get to our highest self. That is the natural state of wanting the opposite sex, guys. So God created this. This is what I researched, and this is what I found in my research. So God created this, separated Adam and Eve, and then put them in the Garden of Eden. When he put them in the Garden of Eden, he told them you can have everything inside this garden, but you cannot eat from this tree, and from this tree you cannot eat these fruits. As a kid, when I learned this story, I thought about the tree. I imaged a picture of the tree, and I thought about an apple, because and a snake going to Eve and convincing her to eat this apple and gaining knowledge. While doing my research, I found out that it's not necessarily a tree that they were speaking of, a literal tree, but the tree of life, a man, a body, your vessel, your human vessel. The tree is the tree of life, and the seed is actually the man's reproductive system, is his seed, and by releasing that is harmful to the spirit. How? In the biblical terms, it says that when you release you emit and release your sperm, and it's not to conceive a child, then you will become spiritually asleep forever, until you at least walk that path that allows you to allow your seed to ascend to your brain, or walk that path with a person, a partner, so you could be able to get to the kingdom of heaven, because that's the only way to get to the kingdom of heaven, is to have a partner, and that's where marriage came from, believe it or not. So let's get back to the book. So now I have the understanding of how the spirit is harmed, and I'm reading this now. So I go more which it goes more into detail, which I recommend you guys go to Barnes & Noble, because it's hard to find this book online. So go to Barnes & Noble and you can see Sexual Secrets by Douglas Slinger. This is another portion that I highlighted that I would like you guys to understand, because there's different techniques to be able to better oneself. A master of Han Dynasty, Wu Hassan, gives a concise account of ejaculation control. He advises that the man not to get too excited while making love, so as not to lose control. He suggests that a man first learns to regulate his rhythm, trying one deep, followed by 3 shallow love strokes for 81 total cycles. So now this turns into a workout. Sexercise, guys. This is not just releasing. We're doing some sexercising. Okay, so for 81 total cycles, that's a lot of reps. He never advises a man to follow this. He next advises the man to follow this rhythm with 1 deep and 5 shallow love strokes, again for 81 repetitions. Finally, the man should try 1 deep and 9 shallow love strokes. The master adds that if the man feels he's about to ejaculate, he should stop his movement and withdraw his jade stalk, so that only the tip remains within the partner's jade cage, the jade gate. After the passions have calmed, let me reread that. Let me reread that so you could understand, guys. He next advises that the man follows this rhythm with 1 deep and 5 shallow love strokes, again for 81 repetitions. Finally, the man should try 1 deep and 9 shallow love strokes. The master adds that if the man feels he's about to ejaculate, he should stop his movement and withdraw his jade stalk, so that only the tip remains within the partner's jade gate. After his passions have calmed, he can begin to resume deep insertion. He stresses that the man's main concern should be that the woman reaches orgasm quickly and frequently. Wu Hassan advises a man to close his eyes and breathe in deeply but gently through his nose if he wishes to control his ejaculations and focus his mind. He points out that a man should never start panting while making love, because if he does, he will lose control and ejaculate. His final words is that a man should practice the art of conscious retention for at least 5,000 love strokes before even thinking of ejaculating. And this, and as this, his whole being will become potentized. I'm going to stop right there, guys, in the book. But from the Bible, from other texts, other books that I'm reading, it sounds like a very powerful thing to practice. I've been practicing it for years now. Sometimes, yes, I have been caught up in situations where I've relapsed. But I find that when I practice these practices, I'm able to harness a lot more energy. Not only I'm able to harness energy, I'm able to have a clear mind and a focused thoughts and goals as to where I'm going and what I want to do, guys. Men all around the world, especially being in places that are a lot more tropical, I find that a lot of guys are doing a lot of really weird things, following women, stalking, a lot of perverted. Please pass this information to those type of people, especially when you find that you're in a situation where it's just weird energy and it's all men and it's our black men as well. Let's teach them. Let's reach them. Let's preach to everybody so that we can change the world. And the only way we can do this is by changing ourselves. You feel me? So, guys, I don't know how important it is to you, but if you're not revitalizing, if you're not training your body, you got to train your mind. And if you're not revitalizing yourself, at least revitalize your mind. How? I just gave you certain keys. Did you know that you can, there's where your pineal gland is, there are substances there that has been calcified because of the lack of semen to that area, that chamber of your brain. This is where it goes. If you practice semen retention, especially in the way that this book states, or even in the biblical terms, because back in the days, the purpose of sex was to obviously have a baby. Nowadays, sex is being sold and taught in a way for everybody to just, for them to hypnotize you and to take your money consistently and for you to stay in that low vibration. But if you're able to control this energy, then you're able to, a lot of things that you're going about at work, your day, that passion, that's a lot of times that's sexual energy. You may not understand it in that moment, but that's energy that's coming from a sexual place. And you're able to conquer your day because you had energy. A lot of people are complaining about the food they're eating. How do I drink coffee without coffee? I can't have energy without this. I need that. No, you don't. All you need is yourself and how to regulate the things that you put inside your body so that you can bring out the best of yourself. Stay consistent. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for supporting. This is a very in-depth, detailed video about semen retention. And I hope that you can practice this, guys, and also apply it to your life so that you can, if not make yourself better, but have a better sex life. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you dislike the video, please comment down below. And of course, we have a Patreon where you need structural workout programs or advice, or if you want to connect with me. The link to our program will be in the description. Stay tuned for more supplements if you need all natural things to help yourself, because the earth is filled with abundance of things for you to replenish anything that you need, or heal your body, or detox your body, or whatever you need for your body. But sometimes we lack that knowledge. But here I am, guys. So stay tuned, stay right, stay strong, stay dangerous, and stay consistent. If you don't train your body, train your mind. Let's go.
I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth.